Now in the Cleveland bullpen, they'll get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
Oh, I know he'd like to see that pitch again. Just out in front of it. Just wasn't able to keep it fair, but he saw it pretty good.
Hit in the air to straightaway center. Jackson is under it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Mookie Betts will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the third inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. Into the windup and the pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
And this is fouled into the seats over from first. Here's the 1-1 pitch. In the air to left. And that's in there. Base hit. Ready for another chance. Hanley Ramirez. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. On its way is pitch number 75. And that's in there for strike one.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike one, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Pitch out. Nothing doing. The set and the 1-1 pitch. A ground ball to third, and they could get two. One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Here's Michael Brantley. And Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Swing and a liner, but foul. The windup and the 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. There to look it in his bets, and that's out number 1.
Up next for Cleveland, designated hitter, Edwin Encarnacion.
Striding in once again, Edwin Encarnacion. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch curveball runs in a bit too tight. It's ball 1.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Chop foul right by home plate, and it's a ball and a strike. And now the Red Sox will get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Ripped down the first base line, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. That one is out of here. This game is tied. So a solo home run for Edwin Encarnacion. His first homer so far in the series, as the Indians have come back to tie it at 2.
Yeah, and as we take a look at it on replay, you can see this thing was gone from the second it left his bat. A thunderous shot that dang near gave the pitcher a little whiplash. Challenged him with a fastball and lost big time.
Now batting.
In now, Chris Colabello.
Chris Colabello.
As he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Here's Price now on 1-0. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Betts giving chase. And he makes the catch for the second out.
The second baseman, number 22, Jason Kipnis.
Digging in once again, Jason Kipnis. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that 2-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
Stepping in now, Jose Ramirez, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching it.
And he gets this one over at the knees for the first strike. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. Price pauses. Here it comes on 3-2. And that misses ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Ready for another shot now. Brandon Guyer. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. He's set, and the pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike one.
Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. That's in there. Base hit. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base.
Got the go-ahead run at third base. We got 2 outs. Let's see how this is going to unfold. Matt, this is getting really exciting. Who can come up with the clutch 2-out hit, or can he deliver the pitch he wants to in the clutch?
Here comes Sox manager John Farrell on his way out to the mound. And he's going to come get his starter here. So that'll be all this evening for David Price. So he'll leave in a tie ball game, but he's also responsible for the 3 men on base, and he'll need some big-time help here to preserve a no decision. Stephen Wright answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases-loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it. Into the box now, Yan Gomes, as he'll watch a knuckleball that dances its way in there for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 0-1. Knuckleball floating dangerously high and missing. Set. Here comes the 1-1. Knuckleball upstairs. Dangerous pitch taken for a strike.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
Ready on 1 and 2. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been, as they'll strand the bases loaded. The side is retired. But thanks to this solo shot, the Tribe is back to tie things up. The 5, 6, and 7 hitters to start the 7th. And we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Back here in Cleveland. 7th inning coming up now in game 1 as we take a look there at our game summary through the first 6 innings so far. Digging in to try it again, Xander Bogaerts. Yeah, we thought we might be seeing the end of the road for the starter, but clearly he's still in there for at least 1 more hitter.
Well, Matt, we'll see how this works out, but I think they figured with the righty coming up, it was worth sticking with them to keep the matchup advantage in their favor here.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. And that one stayed up a little high. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Hit hard up the middle. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
Well, no surprise, another single to lead off the inning here late in the game, but they haven't had a lot of runs. They've got a lot of hits today, but they haven't been able to put things together. I guess I give a little credit to the pitching staff, not allowing consecutive hits to hurt them.
Here comes the Indians manager to make that slow trip to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. He'll depart with our score tied, and he'll still be accountable for the runner at first, and the best he can do is a no decision in this one.
Your attention, please. Now
so they'll go to the bullpen Indians, now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Into the box now, Mitch Moreland. His previous meetings with Boone Logan, he's 1 for 2. Has a look, now the pitch. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0.
Well, both starters are out of the game, but you know, it's so different today. Now you almost want to get to the bullpen before you extend that starter. At least that's how it seems most managers play it these days.
And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking you deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
Ready now, Andrew Benintendi. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. Throw on to first, so the sacrifice is successful.
Go ahead run to third there after the bunt. Sacrifices aren't everyone's favorite play because you give up precious outs, but they do have a lot of ways now to take the lead.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Pablo Sandoval. He's got an RBI despite an 0 for 2 effort to this point. Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Well, this is a strikeout situation, but it's also a ground ball situation. I expect we'll see a lot of pitches down in the zone trying to prevent the hitter from getting the ball up in the air.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Tough slider that just catches the corner for a strike.
This is where getting ahead in the count really pays off for you. Now you can get him to chase a pitch, maybe get a ground ball, double play, or a strikeout. Either way, it's going to help your cause.
Here's the 0-2. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. A play at the plate, but it is not in time as they take the lead here in the late going. And a disastrous time to uncork a wild pitch as the go-ahead run scores from third. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Standing in now, Blake Swihart, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. No hits to this point. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
Well, that's a tough two-seamer to hit right there. Usually that two-seamer will start in on the hitter and tail away, but that one started at the middle of the plate and broke off. Uh-oh, look out now.
Ready with the 1-1. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
This pitch just misses a bit inside and catches him about mid-thigh. That's the meaty part of the leg, so as soon as the initial pain wears off, he should be just fine.
Now Now at the plate, Dustin Pedroia. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And they'll start him with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball. 1-0.
Hey, this game is getting interesting real quick. The last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
1-0 count. Here it is. Takes a high fastball for a strike. From the belt, kicks and deals. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. And a big RBI there as the run scores to make this a 2-run game now.
Well, that base hit right there gives them 2-run cushion. When you have a 2-run cushion late in the game, you got to feel pretty good about yourself.
Here's Jackie Bradley now, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. Bradley waits on the 1-1. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Trying to keep the deficit right where it is, the pitch. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. So 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. Stretch time here at Progressive Field. The Red Sox lead it 4-2. Here's Austin Jackson, the center fielder. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Austin Jackson.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Looks at a knuckleball that finds the bottom of the strike zone.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. Grounded down the third baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And Sandoval will put this one away for route number 1.
Now batting, shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Digging in the switch hitter, Francisco Lindor. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Now here it comes. Ball 1.
That's out.
Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0.
Those first 2 pitches were pretty good pitches. I like where he was going, but now he's falling behind 2-0. He may have to lay one in there and challenge him a little bit.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Hit out towards second. There is Pedroia on to first, and there are 2 down.
Left fielder number 23, Michael Brantley.
Here's Michael Brantley. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First offering on its way. Slow roller back to the mound. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Indians go down 1-2-3. They trail it here 4-2. Brian Shaw has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
27, Brian Shaw.
Here's Mookie Betts. His numbers against Brian Shaw, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Action going on now in the Indians bullpen as they have a left-hander up and getting loose. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Well, he got that first pitch, got him looking right there. With a star hitter like this guy, it is always good to get ahead in the count.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing at a bat at that pitch.
Lifted in the air out to right. Geyer has a play. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting.
Visiting Red Sox on top in the 8th inning as you get a look at the line score to this point. Here's the left fielder, Hanley Ramirez. He was a double play victim last time around. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The 0-1 on its way, and a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Fouled straight back. Set to deal on 2-2, and he chased it in the dirt, and he makes the throw to first. Ramirez is retired, 2 down now.
Good job of getting him to chase the ball in the dirt right there. Hey, also credit the catcher for keeping it close and finishing it off with a good throw to first. That's harder than it looks, but big league catchers make it look easy sometimes.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. Comes set, and the 0-1. Hit hard back up the middle. Skips through, and he really has their number now. 4 for 4 in this one. So the 2-out hit keeps the top of the 8th inning extended.
Well, what a night for him. He's now 4 for 4 with that base hit.
Marlins.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Oh, 0-1, here it comes. Now a cutter down around his shoe tops as he hops out of the way.
He's getting a little shaky trying to close this inning out. Look, he gives up a base hit. Then he almost hits the guy right here. Got to take a deep breath. Throw strikes.
Throw over to the bag and a dive, but he's back in. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. 1-1 is a cutter that misses 2-1.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside, and that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
The 2-1 on its way. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. He's set. Here's the 2-2. This is pulled into right, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Breaking his heart, Matt. Breaking his heart. You got 2 quick outs. He's thinking he's going to cruise through this thing, and now look at him. Boom, boom. Base hits coming back at you. That's why you have to complete the inning.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Boston strands a couple as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Carson Smith is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
39, Carson Smith.
Edwin Encarnacion now. We'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
Hitter, Edwin Encarnacion.
And they'll start the at-bat with a sinker as this is chopped foul at the plate. Oh, and 1. Here it comes. Oh, that grounder got him. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. 1 away now.
First baseman, Chris Colabello.
Striding into the box, Chris Colabello. He flew out in his last at-bat. And they start him out away with a cold strike.
Nope.
Sinker. 1 ball, 1 strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Two runs, 5 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Bogarts is there for it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The second baseman, number 22, Jason Kipnis.
Digging in and looking for more, Jason Kipnis. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Getting late. 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And Kipnis is going to reach on a base hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Well, you want to throw that sinker down. That one stayed up, and that's what the hitter's looking for. Get that ball above my thighs so I can hit it. If it's below the thigh, you let it go. Nice job. Good execution of your game plan.
Striding in, Jose Ramirez. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
First offering on its way. There's a changeup over the outside corner. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
And he lays off for ball one.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about with the first baseman holding the runner on. It's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Here's the 1-1. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike two. Set to deal on 2-2. Pops this one up. Sandoval is there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Indians leave one. Still down by a count of 4-2. And welcome back to our MLB Network broadcast from Progressive Field in Cleveland, Ohio. Andrew Miller enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. Lifetime against Andrew Miller, 0 for 7.
Pablo Sandoval.
Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. The 0-1 on its way. Ball chopped foul here at the plate, and he's behind 0-2. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Chop foul wide of first.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third one. 3 in a row.
Another 2-2 offering. Just hung in there on that one. Another try at 2-2. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. Ready with another 2-2. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
Now batting, catcher.
And that'll bring in the speedy catcher Blake Swihart. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Ball one. The 1-0 delivery. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Geyer is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the second out of the inning.
Number 15, second baseman Dustin Pedroia.
Stepping up to the plate, Dustin Pedroia. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. First pitch of the at-bat. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with a slider. Here it comes, 1-0. 2-0 now.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Now the pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Moving under it, Geyer. And that ends the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox, but they still lead this one 4-2.
Your attention, please. Now
Ninth
pitching
inning
for the
save
Red
situation
Sox,
coming up now as
number
they'll entrust
46.
Craig Kimbrell with the baseball here as he'll try and close things out. So digging in now, Brandon Geyer. He'll begin things against Craig Kimbrell, who tries to close the door in this one.
Brandon Geyer.
And a fastball's in there for strike one. Check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. Here's the pitch. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I like it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
Liner towards second. And Pedroia will stretch, but it's into center field for a base hit. The ninth inning's underway with a leadoff man aboard via the single.
That line drive base hit, now it brings the tying run to the plate. You know, Matt, they was talking about a bloop and a blast. Maybe it is a rope and some hope. We'll see how the ninth inning plays out.
Tyler Naquin come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
Tyler Naquin.
And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball one. Nobody out, runner on first. And a neck-high fastball that time.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
That was a great fastball up and in. He wasn't able to get around on it. Just threw it right by him.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, center fielder, Austin
At the
Jackson.
plate, Austin Jackson. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Runner at first here, 1 man out. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Here it comes on 1-1. In the dirt here. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Here it is. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Francisco Lindor is on deck. Here it is on 3-1. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
The closer is supposed to slam the door on his opponent, but he left the door wide open with a walk there. We'll see if they can capitalize on it.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
No doubt. Some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
Here it comes, 1-0. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Now a fastball that just misses here as the count moves to 2-1.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus and making some good pitches.
First and second now, one man out. And he misses again, ball 3.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
And he misses again, ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
So stepping in, Michael Brantley, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch of the at-bat. And this is fouled back and out of play. Tying and winning runs on base here with one big out. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. The high fastball is in there. Ready with the 1-2. Now a drive to right field. This could do it. Game over. Walk-off home run. So he will touch him all on the grand slam. And with one swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
Man, the postseason always seems to deliver big moments, and this was no exception. A walk-off in the final at-bat ends it, and there's bedlam at home plate. Wow!
Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason. So when you come to play like he did and make a big difference for your team, it's something that won't be forgotten.
A 6-4 finish in tonight's affair. The Cleveland Indians win the opener here in the division series. So that's a wrap here tonight. Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, thanking you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Have a great night.
Final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Cleveland Indians: 6 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Red Sox, 4 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. The winning pitcher is Andrew Miller. The loss goes to Craig Kimbrell. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 15 minutes.